One of the types of gaming videos I enjoy watching and creating is the mystery ones, like the ones where there's unsolved hidden Easter eggs by developers, or secrets that most players may have just glossed over right in their first playthroughs. Today we're going to uncover 5 Destiny mysteries and references you most likely missed. Let's jump right into it. Welcome back everybody, let's discuss some of Destiny's secrets. Now some of you may have seen some of these before, I'm sure, as a couple are blatantly obvious, but others it could have flew right under the radar even though it's right in front of your face. So let's start with these 5 here today, and if you enjoy this we can dive into some more in future videos, and if you have some cool Destiny secrets or mysteries that you'd like solved, leave them in the comments down below. Number 5. Memento. Memento was a Crucible map back in Destiny 1. Now this place was actually pretty well dressed in terms of the environmental storytelling. Of course this took place in the European Dead Zone, a location that was supposed to actually be in Destiny 1, but this is just the Crucible map. And around you can see things like skyscrapers crumbling, buildings tossed on their side, and giant fallen catches looming in the skybox. Now believe it or not, this map actually made its way into Destiny 2's European Dead Zone in one of the lost sectors, or at least some of it. Number 4. Days since the last incident sign. Now this one is the obvious one I was talking about, some of you may know about, but being honest here, I didn't know this existed until about a week ago. So if you're in the tower hangar around St. 14 and then you're heading back towards the main courtyard, you can see a sign to the left of the stairs that says days since last incident. This apparently is a counter of days since the last Guardian fell off the tower, so a tower incident. I'm not sure how exactly this thing works, if it counts in-game days, actual 24-hour daytime, but you can see right here it says 1 day, and I'm not surprised if this thing ever goes above 1. Number 3. The NASA reference on the moon. This year in 2021, a Lunar Polar Hydrogen Mapper spacecraft, that's a mouthful, is set to land on the surface of the moon near the South Pole with NASA's Artemis mission. Here's a look at the mapper itself. It's apparently the size of a shoebox and will search for water and ice in the shadow areas on our moon. The cool thing is, this thing can already be seen crash-landed on the surface of the moon in Destiny 2, a game that takes place hundreds if not thousands of years into the future. So this is also the image for that mapper itself that they came up with, the little logo I guess, and I already received mine, but if you head to this mapper in the lost sector on the moon, you can actually get an emblem right here, which is another little reference towards the actual mission. Now something else I want to throw in here that I thought was pretty cool that some of you may not really care about, but if you're in patrol, you can actually see the lost sector zone from that area. So if I'm up here by the giant moon base, if you look down there, that little crater, that's actually the lost sector. Pretty cool. Number 2, Luna's Howl. Some of you may know Luna's Howl as the hand cannon that destroyed you in those seasons some time ago. But it turns out this gun has a pretty interesting story behind it that I'm sure most don't know about. So on the moon there is a tale of a guardian's dog named Luna. The Luna's Howl lore says this. Joseph opened the door, shacks filled the hallway beyond. You look like hell, said the crucible handler. Joseph scoffed. Get out of here. I have Hive to hunt. No time for Crucible today. Hive? You've lost her on the moon? Joseph said nothing. You aren't the only guardian to leave loved ones behind on that rock. Shax held out a long, lacquered box. The gunsmith asked me to deliver this personally. What's Banshee thinking? I can't afford this. I took care of it, scavenged parts from my personal collection. Joseph considered it a moment. It's a good gun. She was a good dog. This isn't a replacement, but it will help you finish your business with the Hive. Then I expect to see you back in the Crucible. We could use the inspiration. So we can see here that this guardian Joseph lost his dog on the moon. He's talking to it about Shax here, and then Shax gives him Luna's Howl, the actual hand cannon. So that's a pretty cool lore entry, but you can actually see this dog's collar and possibly grave on the moon itself. So if you head towards the giant Vex portal where you start the Garden of Salvation raid and head down to the left, you can find the dog's collar. When Eris Morn went into the Hellmouth to take on the Hive and Crota, she was accompanied by a fire team of course, but one by one they got picked off until only she remained stuck in that pit for years. It turns out though, one of the hunters, Omar Aga, actually still lives, but in a little bit of a different form. During the quest for Xenophage, the Hive turned Omar into a bug essentially. When we killed the wizard during the quest, we saved him, and then Eris infused him into a weapon. The card says, there was only darkness until there was light. Again, a third time. I knew it. I knew I'd be back one day, only this time I was something else. Something not human. Not by choice, of course. Those damn Hive. They weren't just trying to kill me, they were using me to get to my light, to drain it from my soul for their sick experiments. But the idiots screwed up. They didn't just drain my light, they took the whole lot. The entire thing, soul and all. I'm still me, I'm just not the me I knew, the one with 2 arms and 2 legs. I'm something smaller now. So that's interesting, but something I only noticed a couple of weeks ago is you can actually see Omar the Bug on top of the Xenophage itself. Essentially, he powers this weapon now. Also, I believe if you got the Dawning ornament for the Xenophage that came out a couple of months ago, this little bug Omar is also wearing a Christmas hat. Anyways, Guardians, there you have it. 5 secrets throughout Destiny's immense and insane universe. There's definitely tons of secrets and more Easter eggs out there like this if you would like to see some more videos on those in the future. If you have any secrets of your own, be sure to leave them in the comments down below and we may solve those as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name's Evade, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.